Alright, so let's go ahead and begin today's stream with like an impromptu training tutorial. Now, I don't know how good this is going to come out because I always see, pros doing this where they're playing, the game, they're streaming, and then all of a sudden, something clicks and they go into this kind of like teaching mode, right? And so I'm going to try to do that. And again, casual player here, I'm not a pro. So this tutorial is going to be for those casual players out there who might be struggling with moving, from the lower ranks up to maybe, gold or platinum. So should casual players use training mode, right? Obviously we always see the pros using training mode, and if you're a casual out there, you might think that training mode's not, something for you. You might find it boring. You might just want to go in there and just play the game, right? But I'm here to tell you that if you're a casual player, I think you definitely need to be using training mode, right? Now, granted, it's not going to be like the pros where you're going to be in training mode like on hours on end. So how should a casual player approach training mode? And so I guess this would be like my approach, my opinion, my philosophy, so to speak. You should be practicing at minimum one move, right? And a maximum 2 moves. This is the way I approach, the training mode. You should always have one offensive move and one defensive, right? You want to always improve your offense, but then again, you also want to improve your defense. So for instance, the thing that I'm working on with Poison right now is my hit confirms, right? And so my dummy is set to guard and continue guarding, right? Like if you notice, he's guarding after the hit, but also my second option is he's gonna follow it with a low kick, which is his forefront, right? So I'm practicing my hit confirms. I'm gonna do this deal, right? And if he blocks the first one, then I stop, right? But if he doesn't and I'm able to hit that, then I confirm it into the combo, right? And so offensively, this is what I want to do as a player to get better, right? As a casual player, remember, one thing at a time. And so I've often heard, pros say this. In order for you to become good at a move or something, you have to practice it 10 times on one side until you get it correctly, 10 times on the other side, right? If you like mistime it or something, then you have to go back and count from 10 down again until you do them all. And so that's what I've been doing with Poison for the past few days. I've been doing this, and if it hits, I do it to the combo. If it blocks, oh, it didn't block, but if it blocks, then I stop, and I go again, and I stop, and I go again. It's all muscle memory, right? It'll come a point where you just do it and you do it, right? And the reason is because I want to improve my offensive options with Poison. So I'd be playing the game, right? Whatever. I might have this guy in the corner do this move, and then to keep the pressure going, I might want to continue the combo here, follow it up with something, right? And so that's how you should approach your offensive move, right? You practice and practice and practice. Now again, if you do this for, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, it might get boring. So then this is where your second move comes in, your defensive move, right? So then with Honda, specifically with Honda, right? And again, these could be character specific, or it could be, something that you want to practice or get better at, such as maybe the wake up delay tech, right? Whatever it is, practice also those defensive moves. So with Honda here, I've set him to do a headbutt, right? A light headbutt. I've been having trouble punishing this move because he is like +4 here, and you can't really do anything. His distance is, unless he's like very close, right? If he's very close, the distance, you can probably punish it, right? If you do the right button. But most of the time, they're not going to be that close, so I have to practice this distance. And for the most part, I can't really do much with Poison here. Check that out, right? And that's the light one. And the medium one is the same. He is +4 on block, right? If you notice, or what is it? -7, right? Again, I can't really do much. This is the button that I could punish him with, but since he's not, if he does it up close, I can punish it. right? But if he's from a distance, there's really nothing I can do, right? So I'm left with just that, right? Just that. Of course, if Honda does his heavy version, that's different. I can punish that, right? But Honda players, once they figure out that gets punished, then they stop doing that, right? So my defensive training drill here, the V shift allows me to punish that move and on reaction, right? And so it's you know, this is one of the toughest things to accomplish, but once you do this, you start becoming a little bit better. Again, reaction times, you know, obviously this Honda, if I'm playing Honda online, he's not gonna just be waiting and doing headbutts, right? I have to time it. I have to like practice and train and do this. And so another thing that you could do, right, is you could probably record your dummy doing random things and then doing the move. Notice how he's doing his thing, and then he might do a headbutt right there and punish it, right? That was like a little bit too, I was too delayed there, but you know, you get the idea. This is how you would do a training drill, right? So again, this is for you casuals out there. If you're thinking about training mode, if you think that this is like a waste of time, it's not. Trust me, I've improved my game just by practicing certain drills. Now, this isn't a tutorial, right, for me to tell you, oh, go do this in training or go do that. No, that's for you to figure out, right? You need to find out what is making you lose matches, right? You need to find out, you know, where your gaps are so that you can use training mode to fill in those gaps and get better, right? So you might be asking yourself, Bishop, like, how long do I practice this move, right? How long do I do this until, for how long do I practice this? Well, there's no correct answer to this, right? You practice it for as long as you need to practice, right? As long as you have mastered this move, then you practice, right? It's time to move on to another move, right? To summarize, right? Casual players definitely need to be using training mode. Not like the pros where they train for 8 hours and they train extensively, and you know, pros get paid to play the game, right? They get sponsored. Casuals, no, we play for fun, right? We want to get in there and try the game. But you still got to get better, right? Casuals play for fun, but the way to the way to have fun in Street Fighter is by winning, right? So you want to train, you want to get better. So let's put this to practice, right? How about we run some matches? How about that?
How about that?
Bruh. Bruh.
Ooh! Let's put that into training, folks. Let's see if I can B-shift. I was scratching my butt there, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it right here, folks.
Bruh.
I tried to do it.